than for you to feel your children are in a safe and secure environment.
She will set up a neutral environment, away from society.
Instinctively develops a natural equilibrium with the surrounding environment.
He knows the environment.
The concept of identical environment construction.
Familiarize you with the new living environment.
I smell gunpowder. It's not right, you know. Not in a domestic...
Kubrick can fake any environment he wants.
The best thing would be to place her in a controlled environment.
I can't shine living in an environment like that.
It simply reads the environment and makes the proper adjustments.
For you, that nothing is more important to us than for you to feel your children are in a safe and secure environment.
Is to bring him to her country home. She will set up a neutral environment, away from society. Here she will begin searching for some new way.
Every mammal on this planet instinctively develops a natural equilibrium with the surrounding environment, but you humans do not. You move.
At least here he has his garden, he has his greenhouse. He knows the environment.
I can only stay a few days. What do we do after that?
Lives. The concept of identical environment construction allows each of us to head confidently into each moment.
Going to simulate your onboard living conditions to familiarize you with the new living environment.
Cool. Oh, couldn't you have a longer engagement?
I smell gunpowder. It's not right, you know. Not in a domestic environment.
Thank you, Captain.
All right, it's called front screen projection. Stanley Kubrick can fake any environment he wants by projecting it through a semi-transparent mirror.
What can we do then?
The best thing would be to place her in a controlled environment where she can receive medical care.
You need to tell them, Harry, that I can't work, I can't perform, I can't shine living in an environment like that. No, and it's not about the money. It's about the...
A guy, not a bunny? Yes, but the computer doesn't know that. It simply reads the environment and makes the proper adjustments. Can you see me, Lieutenant Pendleton?
Yeah, I can see you.
Maybe I need to create a better environment for their success.
Something like that.
Write anything down?
No.
Would you say it has the ability to manipulate its own environment?
He's smart. He communicates through...
It's to choose between two admittedly regrettable, but nevertheless distinguishable post-war environments. One where you got 20 million people killed, and the other where you got
personnel from 6 different districts. But he's still going to try and control the environment. What do you see who wins?
T3. Singly and in a safe environment.
What is unsafe about this environment?
Kelly's eye number
I'm a woman, Mike.
Painting allows you a basic creative outlet, as well as providing an environment in which these sublimations will have free vent.
To spend 4th of July with us to see if a normal family environment might bring something out of them.
Since when do we become a normal family?
Please, Rachel.
Our climate is fragile. At the rate we're burning fossil fuels and polluting the environment, the ice caps will soon disappear.
Professor. Don't do that. We will lose every battle that we're engaged in. We will never dominate our environment the way we should unless we attack.
This is what I call a target-rich environment. You live your life between your legs, man. Go see if you can get laid in a place like this.
Wherever you're happy, that's your place. And happiness is a matter of purely personal adjustment to your environment. You're the sole judge. In Hyde Park, fine.
What, you mean it's covered in invisible paint or something?
No. It adapts to suit its environment.
It gets stuck in one shape.
A police box.
It is the opinion of the court that the plaintiff Cheney is unable at this time to give the boy the environment of a normal home life.
Your Honor.
Mr. Cheney.
Most rewarding associations between his catastrophic experience environment and the violence he sees.
So no more small talk? That's a shame. Okay. The environment you have created for that child, where she lives, the school she attends, it's substandard. Everybody...
Talking about? Just hope you're providing a smoke-free environment for Joey. That's all I'm saying.
Brad, I'm his father. You're the guy.
There's been no war here. And no terraforming event. The environment is stable. It's the past.
Biodegradable and dolphin-friendly. If I'm going to be slutty, it's nice to think I'm helping the environment.
Christ,
Bridget, I remember when you bought that.
Each of these animals has an eye that's best selected for its environment. It would be...
would revert back to separate states of matter, each entangled with a distinct state of its environment. In other words, the object in question would be both in...
And one day soon, an army of yellow jackets will create a sustainable environment of well-being around the world. The Yellow Jacket.
It's too cold to work here without environment sets.
Others. I haven't let those become too important to me. They're part of your equipment for getting along in what is laughingly called our environment. You have to keep your teeth sharp. All right. But
It's #1 in the world. But it's the 50s. It's a fiercely male-dominated environment. But you take on the men. You battle your way up.
Hard helmet all day. You could wear nice shoes, you know, because you were in a control room environment. Now, it's all back to, you know,
in the city all the time, and they never take the time to appreciate them. I get the feeling you tune into your environment.
Oh, it's really important. What are your fans?
Sleeping in a garage. Rick, trying to leverage your salary in this economic environment is near impossible. Most firms have set starting wages. Ideally, you could...
With devices, uncontrolled breeding habits, pollution of land, sea, and air, the rape of the environment. In this context, isn't it obvious that Chicken Little...
Your Honor, a lot has been said here today about how unsavory Mr. Roberts' environment is for a child. How dangerous it is. We tell him to protect us. We give him...
Of course, life exists elsewhere in the universe. It could be benign in its own environment. Pretty far-fetched. We can't ignore any possibility.
You'd be surprised how quick they adapt. We provide a stimulating environment. He's going to thrive here.
We're lucky to have him managing our firm for us.
Oh, hogwash. Exeter, Harvard, he's the product of good environment. It's got nothing to do with environment.
If these things are just part of our natural environment, why do we think of them as evil?
Charity event for residents of the Hamptons who own yachts. In my business, that's called a target-rich environment.
I have to tell you, the initial buy-in is $250,000.
The podcast.
I don't think I'm fitting.
I'm telling you, it's a big thing we can do for the environment.
Let's look it up, but not while...
Achieving impossible things.
Dr. Daniel Luxembourg.
My entire adult life has been dedicated to exploring extreme environments, and I became an astronaut specifically to have the opportunity.
An environmental organization.
Yeah, what are they all about?
Well, we basically work on different environment issues, from clean water to disarmament of chemical weapons.
They live together in town. Would that be a more suitable environment?
So I would be...
After all, what a child becomes is according to what his environment is, what his background is. Let's face it.
Right again, honey. Porter's dead.
I used to drive for you, provide a safe work environment.
Porter?
To buy him. Even how much?
He's not for sale.
Well, look, obviously, this isn't the best environment for an animal living on the street and all that. Yes, all right.
I'm hoping to wake him up. We're seeing under what conditions it re-engages with its environment.
Rights of criminal defendants.
Some notable exceptions.
He's written 3 majority opinions strongly protective of the environment, and he was near perfect in his support of tax protesters.
Would you be willing to let your son stay with us for the summer? Free of charge, working with me in a sensory-friendly environment.
It's not gonna happen.
Funny how me it's suddenly becoming here.
We're adjusting to our environment. Take!
White problems.
Derek, aren't those really issues that deal more with poverty?
No, no. They're not products of their environments either. That's crap. Minorities don't give 2 shits about this country. They come here...
Doesn't bother you that 2 men are dead?
It's a hostile environment, Noam. What are you going to do? You looked after yourself.
People are dead.
To the screens displaying safety tips. These spacesuits are designed to withstand the harsh environment of space. The carbon fiber and polyamide construction means...
You see, the mistakes that we have made in areas, well, like our environment, have been entirely turned over to them.